Hi, Editing Joyce here. I also forgot to mention, only a small percentage of people are actually subscribed, so if you wouldn't mind subscribing, it helps a lot. Thank you. Hey guys, and welcome to a new game. Now, as you can see, it is called 60 Seconds. And hey, my camera's working this time. Oh, damn it, what? Give me a second. I don't know why this is happening today. Okay, we're fine. Now, there's something I want to show you, because, I haven't recorded in a while, and it's been, like a couple months. It's been like a month or two since I've last recorded. But something I did, and I have my camera on, I have my light on the phone. My hair is actually, if I can get it working properly, it's actually blue. Actually, I probably have to go closer, but yeah, this part is all blue, and this is all regular on the sides. So, I've been doing that. I've been coloring my hair because I've been bored. And, it's been nice. I've been doing tests and everything, so it's been, hard. But anyways, let's get into this game. Now, as you can see from right here, I got the tank instead of the ice cream truck. If you don't know anything about 60 seconds, I'll explain as we go along. But 60 seconds, very good game, very fun, love it. If you have never seen 60 seconds, go see Cub Scouts. I'll put it on the screen. I'll put it right over here, wherever it is, because reverse. Yeah, I'll put on the thing so you guys can actually go check it out. He's got 86 ones. It's very good. Would recommend. But anyways, let's get into an apocalyptic adventure. So we're gonna go for apocalypse, and for the first episode, we will do Little Boy. Eventually, I do plan on doing Sarabama, but yeah, I think I'll mainly do Fat Man because Fat Man's pretty standard. It's normal mode. So we're gonna use Ted. We're not gonna use Dolores. And let the adventure begin. Let me just adjust my camera. For the first episode, I'm not gonna do much cutting because I'm still just trying to figure out how I want to do this and figure out everything. Okay, I'll keep myself tiny. So my TV's over here, and then my camera and stuff is over here. And my camera broke. In a sec. You guys have to understand, I haven't used any of this stuff in a while. And it's being a bit awkward and difficult. We've got water, we've got gas mask. We're gonna need this. Mashing aid. Okay. Water. Flashlight. We need food. I got another water. Oopsie. Get my wife. I'm gonna have to go get the gun. Okay. Oh. Get Timmy. Get food. Get food again. I'm gonna have to get my daughter. My daughter is in here with the food and water. Okay, I'm stressing, but not too bad stressing. Boy Scout book. My kid is in the kitchen with the bug spray. One more water. Food, water. Anything else I can grab last second? Stop. Okay, got it. Perfect. That's not everything I wanted, but that's a good amount. That is good. Okay, now let the 60 seconds official first video begin. And I know dark because TV. Oh, that was actually a little stressful, but we have a good shelter, and it's on easy, so this isn't going to be too bad. Okay, so the reason why I want to do 60 seconds is because you'll see from the next screen, it doesn't move. So the recording actually will be pretty solid. It's not going to be like Mario Kart where it's like bright colors and this and that and this and that. It's going to be stagnant, and the camera cut off again. I probably won't do much camera stuff until I get it sorted and everything. I'll turn it back on. Okay, so we got, okay, yeah, the camera just broke, so it's fine. So we've got Dolores, we've got Teddy Boy, we've got Mary Jane, we've got Karat, we've got Bug Spray, And we've got 6 food, 5 water.
Actually, I'll cut for a sec if you guys don't mind.
I love how just when I was cutting, because I was like, oh, the camera's not gonna come back on, and I was like, oh, I'm taking off my mask and everything. It came back on, and I was like, good thing I paused. So a lot of this is random notes, but as you can see, we got ammo, we got a fire axe, and we got a map. We've got a pretty good haul overall, so yeah, I think we have almost every item, except for the suitcase down here. But our main characters are Timmy, Mary Jane, Ted, Dolores. Now, 60 Seconds is a game where you have to survive as many days until you can get rescued. This will be our main screen. So, because it won't be, you know, all spazzy like Mario Kart where it's a lot of flashing colors as I said before, the recording of this will be way solid. It'll be so much more solid. So I'll do a lot of these until I get the good PC. Which I think will happen soon enough because I've started to, like, not be a dumbass and started actually saving. Now, stockpile stuff for shelter. Now, I've only played this game a small amount, but as I said, Cub Scouts, I'll put it right across the screen again. Basically, he came up with the best method, or well, knew about the best method, of food and water every 5 days. So I will leave that, and we will continue on. Yeah, camera cut out again, no point. I'll fix it in a second. One second. No, I'm deciding to leave it off because I don't have an actual camera. I'm working on the OBS camera, so it's kind of cutting out and it's kind of being awkward, so no point. I think I have to reset OBS before it would work again properly, so no point. Okay, so I know everything on this, and I'll be skipping along quickly, just to keep going. We are going to prepare for an expedition. An expedition is how you get more items. And a group of doctors knocked on our door today, requesting some supplies that would be helpful refilling their first aid kits. We didn't doubt they were the real things, real deals for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Shall we help them? We have more food than water, but the thing about this game is, there is karma. You do something bad, you will get punished. So good karma, we're gonna do that. Alright, everybody living? Everybody alive? A bottle of relative clean water is the closest thing we'll ever get to hydrogen peroxide. The guests were grateful anyways. Native 1, and status about all of them. Who should I send out? Now, if anyone, as I said, if anyone's in Cub Scout, Timmy's the boy. Timmy's the man. And we are going to give him the gas mask. It says, this is a good day to go outside, stretch a bit, and get some fresh air. To get some fresh, toxic air. Maybe scavenge a thing or two. We could use the extra supplies. That's it, we want to survive. Okay. Goal of the game, as I said, survive. But you can't live with children. You can't have Timmy or Mary Jane left. You have to either have Ted or Dolores. Whichever one is left in the bunker, that's who's gotta live. It's gotta be one of these two. So what I do is I send out the children to get a lot of thing out of them. So like let's say I use Timmy this time, Mary Jane next time, and then I use Ted or Dolores. But then I'll cycle back to Timmy or Mary Jane, whoever's more fit to do stuff. Okay. Timmy went on to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. I know what we'll do. We'll survive and send Mary Jane out. This terrible. We can't sleep. We've been having problems with sleeping ever since we got down here. But now it's worse than ever. If we don't deal with this problem now, we won't be able to cope with any challenges that await us in the shelter, beyond the shelter doors. I could do this. I could give up the first aid kit, but every item is a one-time use. And what will happen is these fuckers will all get just tired and fatigued, and it makes them harder to send out. But because we're playing on easy, that's not going to be a very big issue. So I'm going to say, screw this, and you guys don't need it. Now, a couple of them will be sad, tired, fatigued, everything like that, but they'll do fine. They'll live. See? Mary Jane looks worse. See? Tired. Mary Jane's the only one who got worse. Okay. bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour of sleep. No luck. Even more tired than we were before. And there are other problems we will have to face soon. Let's hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away, or save from any radiation sickness. Yeah. So it's day 5, so food, water. We have plenty of distant relatives, but none of them mean as much to us as Auntie Ada. Sorry, illiterate. She lives in the country, so there's a good chance she's still configuring her cow counting machine and not worrying about nukes raining above her henhouse. Too bad we don't have a photo of her, or do we? We put some photos into books a while ago after the giant copies book. So, I'll explain some of these. So, this is for if you play games like D&D or games like this, it's a sanity check. Now, as I said, easy mode, we're not going to have too many sanity problems, but if any of these guys were crazy, this would bring them out of it. Or this would stop them from becoming crazy, so... And because I have the book up here, there you go, Boy Scout book, we're going to do it. Now, this won't ruin our book. Most times it's like, oh, it's a one-shot, it's a one-time use. It won't ruin the book. Unless it's intentionally risking the item, we're not going to lose it. We did it. The photo we were looking for was stuck between the pages of the Scout Handbook. What a lucky coincidence. It's a bit blurry, but it's still a wonderful surprise. People cranky, tired. Okay, before we go into that, you see how it says, should we go outside, in progress? If we can ever scavenge again, and Timmy's not back, that means he died outside. So that'll be a problem. If it never says anything here about him, and we can scavenge, that means he's dead. He's not coming back. But if it shows him right here with an X, that means he's also dead. So I will tell you, this game does like strike my nerves because I get very into it. I get very nervous very quick. There we were, thinking it's a day like any other here, when Mary Jane confronted us. She said it's her birthday, but doesn't want a gift. Not in this situation, not in this economy. I told you I'm dumb. Well, she's too young. She's too young to be giving orders around here, so she's getting a birthday present, and that's that. What should we pick out for her? Now, this is just a gift. I'll give her the med kit. She won't break it. She won't break it. I'm at least sure she won't. Cards are probably like one of the best things I would have given her, but I don't have those. Alright, what did she say? We figured a toothbrush is something a girl trapped in a bunker needs. Desperately, Mary Jane's ecstatic reaction has proven us right. Next year, she's getting toothpaste. Okay, and it's the same tired and hungry and blah 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 blah. Ever since we jumped in the fallout shelter, we have been wondering what that other door in the shelter is. I know there's something back there. If I use this, I know what happens. It's a mutant crocodile. Or sometimes it can be food. It's a 50-50. But the thing is, someone can get injured. And if I use the gun will break most of the time. So it's either take the risk of getting hurt or breaking my weapon. So I'm gonna just skip that because that's not mandatory. There's no point. I don't want to do that. Ooh. Sounds are not good. Sounds are not good. Some things are better left untouched and unknown. Whatever's behind that door will stay there. We also stacked some furniture against it, just to be sure nothing or no one comes through them. Yep. And this is what these notes just say. If Ted doesn't get anything to drink, he won't last longer. Mary Jane has rested. Can we spare some water for Mary Jane? Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Dolores sometimes needs to drink. That's all that says. Pretty much. If there is anyone who can rescue us from the hellish situation, it's our government, but we don't have a radio.
Well, shoot. It's right there. That's where it should be.
You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our eyes and ears out for any signs of them.
Well, I can't do this.
As much as I want to. And this thing, you've probably seen this tally, and I've gone into it once. You can get out by using this thing, and I mentioned earlier, I said I got the tank instead of the ice cream truck. It basically means an option will come up after, let's say, 40 days, and it'll be like, huh, there's something over there. And then you go over there, and then, you find something. So, what this thing is missing is, it's missing wheels. I think it's missing seats in here. And it's missing something else. So you just have to play the game and last long times, and then eventually you'll get one option to get something new. So, if you've seen, I keep saying this, if you've seen Cub Scouts, he has the ice cream truck. I've got the tank. So I never knew what the tank looked like until I got it. What I have on this is I've got the tank, and I've got these metal bits that I chopped down, that I used the map for, I think. And I also got the cannon. Yeah, can't do the radio situation. Right. I know what that is. I know what that is. And anyone who's not seen this is probably like, oh, that's just a phone. That doesn't seem that important. If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch an emergency broadcast that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. So, the new tally, and this is important. People are like, well, what was that phone? And you're like, it's just a phone. Like, what does that mean? This is where this comes in. We had thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems it's ringing right now. Who should go up and answer it? This is one of the endings. Obviously, we had the military thing and being like, oh, we can't do it. This activates another ending. Timmy's back. Timmy boy. He didn't break the mast. The gas mask is not broken. They can break it when they go out on the scavenge. We brought back that. Oh wait, let's read this first. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gas burst released from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us soon. Okay, so he brought back the gas mask. He got 2 waters. And that's it? Come on, bud. We could have used a radio or a padlock. I mean, we could have used food as well, but I'm proud of you, Timmy. You did well enough. We're gonna prep again. And then it just says the contamination in our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. And now it says Timmy's condition is too frail for such a quest because he's just gone out. And then these are just random notes. Yeah, see, acquire radio to make further contact with military. Make contact with wastelanders, which are you'll see them in a second, and we'll talk more about them when we continue the quest line. Await further instructions from friendly wastelanders. Okay. So, something I'll do before we continue on, because I want to talk about this a bit. So, I came up with an idea with 2 of my friends. I'll just call them Michael and Bob. Michael being older and Bob being his younger brother. So what we did was we each called a character. So let's say this is actually who we each played. I played Dolores, Bob played Ted, and Michael played Mary Jane. So what we did was whoever was Ted went ahead and picked up every item. And, we went into the bunker, and we did this on Fat Man Medium. And basically, if say I said I want to scavenge, me being Dolores, I want to scavenge. I'd scavenge, and if whatever option come up, so let's say it'd be like save the gas masks, the first aid kit, or the gun, and between those options, I wouldn't get a say in it, and it'd be these two. It'd be Michael and Bob who get to have a say in what was going on, and it just means I get to sit in the room, but I have to be quiet. And that's how we played, and it was amazing because we lasted about 50 days, and I was the last one left. But I screwed up and didn't feed myself on day 50, and that's how we died. But it was funny because Bob actually got like eliminated at like day 20. Went out on an expedition, never appeared back, and we were laughing, but I felt real bad. And then me and Michael, we went for a good while, but I think it was like something like the wound got too severe, and then him playing Mary Jane left, and then as I said, I screwed up. But we had so many endings going. We had the military, and we had the other stuff to do with the cat, and the cat you will see later on when I do another couple episodes on this. But we had the cat, one of the cat endings going. We had this ending that we're going for going, and we had the military. So we had so many situations going, and we still lost because I'm a dummy and didn't know how to play the game. Enough venting. I plan on doing it again, and probably recording it if Michael and Bob are okay with it. And I'll send them this video, so they know what's going on. But yeah, I plan on doing it again, and I hope to get another person, probably Exotic because he's right next door, to play someone else. And then we pick our characters again, and then, you know, we'll see how long we can go. Maybe do it on Star Bomber. That would be so much fun. It would be insane. Okay. Stupid stuff. Oh, I forgot to set up for next expedition. Enjoying a little thing in life the little things in life is important in any situation. So when Mary Jane found a seed, nope. I'll read out the situation anyways. When Mary Jane found a seed in the shelter, she got really excited. She thinks that with a little luck and enough water, she might be able to grow. We might be able to grow on food. We don't know about this. We don't know what vegetable seed this is, but if they are planted, it might be worth a shot. Shall we use a bottle of water to start our own garden? So this is one of two situations that can happen, like everything else. Now, it can either be an actual tomato plant, and we can get 2 cans off that after a couple days. Or it can be a mutated plant, and it can wound one of our characters. I think I'm good. One easy. We don't have to deal with it. Alright, it's gonna be like Mary Jane was sad and disheartened that we didn't go with our idea. There's plenty of better ways to use water. Drinking comes to mind. So Mary Jane wants to think of another way to occupy herself. Fatty. Wait, so let me think about this. Day 15, day 20, because this is for, 1 can is for servings, not all these people. So this would be day 15, day 20, day 25, day 30, and then one other day for another people. Okay. Yeah, okay. Some of us are keen to go outside. Either way, it's time to choose the most able and responsible person for the quest to gather supplies. I'll go with Mary Jane. Okay. There we go. Gas mask. Good luck, Mary Jane. I clasp my hands together and I bid you farewell. Day 13. It's gonna say Mary Jane went out to the wasteland. We hope she returned soon. Oh, I was close enough. Day 13. Our town used to be a very quaint and friendly place before the blast. One of the townsfolk would recall Old Man Jim, who would sometimes limp through our street. Turns out he's alive, well, and still homeless. Some things never change. Clearly misses us as much as we miss him. He's been banging on our door asking for the past hour, want to buy a rock. I'm gonna do this because karma, as I said earlier, karma is the thing in this game, and I want good karma. And this could get one of my characters sick. because of me opening it at such a high time. But karma. No one's sick. That's good. I had a time where I opened it up and the radiation hit like Ted and it got him sick, and I was sad. We opened the door to greet the old man with a smile. He was eager to show us his bag filled with a rich choice of rocks, and we conveniently took one for free, for old time's sake. We agreed carefully, choosing the best rock. The man left. We can't complain. It's good rock. Really, also, he claimed it brings good luck. We'll see about it. Yep, we got a good luck rock. Now, obviously, I will show this off real quick. Now it says, Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. So we could, but he'll last one more day because we fed him on day 10. Timmy has been sitting there, just staring into space. Is something wrong with him? Maybe it's a good idea we should have a little chit chat. Sanity check, might as well. Okay. Alright. Even a word or two may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Timmy's a bit better now. Day 15, food, water. As long as we have water. This is the military thing again, damn it. Alright. I don't want to do it, but we're gonna have to skip. Sadness. Sorry about that. I have tea on the side, and my mute button on my headsets doesn't work anymore, so I had to manually mute, and it wouldn't, because it's a touchpad, it wouldn't let me unmute. Yeah, I think we already read that. Yeah, hatch about emergency things, blah 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 blah. It's height. Okay, so this is to tell you if the fallout outside is gone. But again, we don't have a bloody radio, so we can't do anything. And I was like, oh, this shelter's pretty good. We're missing one key item, and we're missing something to defend ourselves. And a useless item as well. They say ignorance is bliss, and that they without any clues on what might be going on outside, and not necessarily what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Ants. Wait, it says I saw ants right here, so I just said it first. What's that glowing in your pocket, Timmy? Oh no, mutated ants. The terrifying little mandibles almost gave Dolores a heart attack. She wants them out, but Timmy says it's the beginning of an atomic ant farm. One of them has to be right. But who? Dolores. It's ants. No, I don't want that. He could go crazy, but I don't care. He's still fine. I told you it's hard to lose uneasy. On the topic of atomic ant farm, Dolores put her foot down several times. She swatted and stomped furiously with a look of glee on her face until all insects were dealt with. Timmy was mortified. Okay. Open in the name of freedom. One sec. Let's restart that. Open in the name of freedom came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear a group of people probably armed. Anyone who's introducing themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? Now this is a good situation. If we did not have this, they would give us one of these. But they will probably give us something else, like maybe a radio or a bit of food. Maybe a padlock. These are a group of teenagers, and they are very nice. You always want to open the door to these guys. As soon as you hear open in the name of freedom, you should probably open. Yep. We regrettably opened the door. The minute we saw who's standing on the other side, dark faces, rifles, and turned a determined look of a band of teenagers. We're doomed, we thought. Then, out of the blue, one of them asked us if we're with the Reds. we never supported Red Sock. What was that? Red Sock. So we confidently said no, that we weren't. The tension dropped immediately, and those nice young people gave us 2 bottles of water. They also told us us to have no fear, since Wolverines are always around. We're not sure what Wolverines have to do with all this, but we took their word for it. So the other one, if we have no rifle, it goes, they saw our rifle was broken, so they decided to give us a new one. And it says, oh, as they walked away, we asked what the names were, and they just screamed, Wolverines! That's the other one that can happen. Yeah, day 19. Timmy's in terrible shape, Don't care. When we opened the shelter door today, we saw a letter lying on the ground. It was a cry for help for help from a group of friendly survivors nearby, or at least that's who they claim they were. They're asking us to bring some supplies over to said location, and they're giving us their word that we will not regret the generosity. Our generosity. Should we do it? Yes, and as you can see, this is now got another thing, which means it's part of that. I didn't originally know this, because this is new in whatever it's called, Reatomized or whatever it's called. But usually they don't ask for food. That's an actual thing. They never really asked for food when they did this on the original one that Cub Scouts recorded like 2 years ago. That's when the last one went up. But yeah, it's a part of the same thing, and I didn't know that. Cause as I said, I was playing with Michael and Bob today, and I didn't see that. Didn't know it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. The authorities, English of the note turned out to be twin siblings, a brother and sister. They greeted us happily and took us to a small tent. They started handing out the supplies we brought to a small group of hungry survivors. Between them were people of all ages, including children, the elderly, and even a mime. The siblings shook our hand and proclaimed, "This is the beginning of a new friendship." They promised to contact us again soon. So this is one of the other endings. There's the military, the cat endings, and then the twins or the siblings, whatever you want to call it. I haven't actually got this ending. I got one of the cat endings, and that was it. I haven't even been rescued by the military once. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. We came across the church. That's just how she got stuff. So we got 2 water and no food. So we are in desperate bad shape for food. Okay, so we have to send someone out now. We need food. Timmy's optimistic, but I think I gotta send Dolores. We woke up to the sun dripping today. We noticed there was a leak in a pipe. The green liquid looked innocent enough, even after it ate through a table, a chair, the floor, patched up the pipe with something, probably a good idea. Or scrapbook. Alright. I'm sad that she destroyed the mask, though. She destroyed the thing, and I'm a little sad about it. And we didn't lose the Boy Scout book. Problem solved. No leakage, no mess. Back to our tidy little shelter. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna send Dolores. I'll send Timmy next time. Anything? No, I won't take anything. Summers are keen to go outside. Either way, yeah, let's just talk about the survivors. Before the instructions again. Alright, good luck, Dolores. Damn it. You don't hear, but whenever it does that and it won't let me, like, fix it and it won't let me turn back on my mic, I actually swear a little bit. It's annoying because I'm just like, I just want to click and it won't move and it won't click at all. What's there? Dolores is on her way to circus. She makes back safe and sound. Day 25, and then 2 of the people on 30. Okay, yeah, Dolores has gotta come back quick. And we still can't do the military. Damn. I will start cutting these down, actually. I'll probably cut out like a day or two. Where, like, I may send this one up how it is, and then I'll start cutting them down then. Something about the broadcast. We don't need to feed people. Timmy claims he couldn't sleep last night due to Ted's loud, insensitive snoring. Ted angrily retaliated by making quips about the size of Timmy's ears, which enraged Timmy even more. He I can't English. I can't even say that word. Damn it. Yeah, desperate for a solution. What could be done about this? We'll give him checkers. Maybe he'll do play a game. You know, let him pass. Wait, the checkers is usually right here. What happened to him? What happened? Did he like break it over Ted's head? Timmy eventually settled for jamming checker pieces into his ears. What? Not what the doctor would order, but it did the trick. He slept well, although one of the pieces is missing. This morning, it's still stuck in his ear. More importantly, we still can't play checkers without it. Oh my god! But if I had given the med kit, he probably would have taken sleep drugs, and I probably would have broke that as well. Okay, that's stupid. Our patience is wearing thin. We thought it'd be a good idea to take a look outside. You don't know. You have no idea. Now we take a look. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside, see if there's anything, if there is anything, is any trouble in the area. As we were about to take a step outside, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness, and the owner started growling in the most terrifying way. We only had a moment to decide. We need this. Now listen out, fellas. A dog. This dog is the most amazing thing in this game. He will be back. He will be back. And I've never gotten him. This is the first time that scenario has appeared to me. And ever since I saw 60 Seconds for the first time, I always wanted him. We decided to check what's coming at us with the flashlight. Guess what? It's a dog! The poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. The next morning, we opened the door to let it out. It set off and returned. Hopefully, it'll come back later. Okay, Ted's got one foot in the grave. All that stuff. Oh, we're running out of food. Last time we expected here was, here, while sitting in our father's fellowship, was a trumpet. It was played by someone who clearly wasn't a trumpet player, and who's probably never heard a trumpet playing in his entire life. He came with his friend, knocking on the door, and demanded that we let the merry man enter. So, no way, because we are rich. Sorry, so, you won't understand this, but like, if you've got like less than 50% of the items, they will give you something. If you don't, they will take something. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And how many do we actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 80 items. They will take something. I know that. Just from Alice's belt. And even then, if we're not even saying that, they'll probably take some water. I don't care. They could give us food, but I'm not risking it. This is too stacked for them to not take something. Hell no. Absolutely not. If we only had the gun and maybe the medkit, I would have said yes. Wait, did Dolores come back? She came back and she got at least one food. She got, yeah, one food at least. We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noise faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sound harmless enough, but we can't. But can harmless people be trusted in this troubled time? They might be worse than we thought. Who doesn't seem harmless at all. So food and water for Dolores. You have to prepare again, and I will send Timmy out. And then if I get enough food and water, I will probably then stop sending out people for a little bit. It's really weird when you get the feeling that something is watching you from our shelter. Our shelters is watching you. Our shelter is tiny, but this has been bugging us for a while now. We check all the closets, and no one is hiding there. There is something alive down here besides us. Maybe it's a rodent of some kind. If we need to show it that we are the dominant species in our little paradise, if you use the gun, you will shoot, you'll kill the thing, but a ricochet will go back and break the gun. If you take the axe, you won't break the axe, you'll actually chop its head off, and you'll be able to use the axe again. This first episode is more about explaining stuff and explaining the thought process behind doing any of this, and then I will go, as I said, I will go ahead and I'll start cutting this stuff. Oh wait, I'll read up about the rodent. Whatever it was, dead, and whatever it was, it's dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty little holes. Okay, so we could send Dolores out again, but I'd rather send Timmy out and have him go like, okay, I'm not coming back. I'm not gonna give him anything. There you go. Clasp our hands together. Good luck, Timmy. I think we'll lose him this time, though. This would be 4 out of 4 expeditions, so I don't think he'll come back. Anyone else a wasteland? We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. We could starve. The twin siblings contacted us again today. They were visiting our humble shelter, saying they were looking for a map of the nearby area. The plan is to find a relatively safe place for a new camp that could accommodate the whole group and anybody else who wants to move in with them. A plan for the city would be very plan of the city would be very helpful in their situation, at least to help them organize their scout expeditions. Take the map. We have 2 more situations and then they'll come and save us, I believe. Alright, they took them. Oh wait, they didn't take the map. They didn't have to ask twice. These people are very friendly, and the way they take care of others is impressive. We showed them the map and pointed out a few bandit camps that they should avoid. They were grateful and stayed for a little chat. They said they would be happy if we came to visit them once the camp is ready. We can't wait to see how it turns out. And then it's all that stuff. Is that supposed to be Dolores? She has a map with the twins. A sleazy trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on her shoulder paid us a visit. He offered a simple one-time deal for just 1 can of soup. You can get whatever's in the contents of the bag. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. So I know what's in the bag, and if we weren't getting the dog, I would have done this, because this unlocks more opportunities to get rescued. But we're getting the dog, and that is to do with the cat. That is, Michael and Bob have seen that. Our grandparents always told us never buy anything sight unseen. So we're not about to start now. Gone are all the times of yard sales. We can manage without whatever junk is in the mysterious bag. Okay, feed people now. Again, the military. We just don't have the radio. We can't help them. Okay, Ari went to that. Bark bark at our doorstep could only mean one thing. Our dog friend is back. Not caring for the hazards of the wasteland, we rushed out to open the door, and there he was. The poor thing seemed tired and starving. Should we share some of our food with him? Well, obviously, I wanted to show this off. 1 7/5. So that's enough to feed these people by 35, and if Timmy doesn't come back, we are not. But I like dogs, so I'm gonna do this. Now, people are like, "Where's the dog?" Here's where he is. The dog was back to his former self in under an hour. We don't know what they put in that soup, but man, that stuff is good. We decided the dog needed a name, and the right name for him was Pancake. Come here, Pancake. Who's a good boy? Pancake. Pancake stayed around for a while, but he was gone the next morning. We can bet he will be back. Alright. Our previous expedition reported a strange vehicle nearby. Poison. So this will add something else to the new thing, the armored vehicle that I told you about, the tank. We have one more can of soup. It's right behind her head, Doris' head. The bad thing is we're only getting one. Who would have thought an expired bug spray expired bug spray can could provide such a vibrant color. The vehicle was spray painted and smeared with the different liquid and scribbled on. We might just be the pioneers of the wasteland culture. So Bohaman? I don't know. So now let's check out this. It's got some nice drawings on it. Alright, well, let's check. 2 food, 2 water. I mean, 1 food, 2 water. Cards and a checkboard. Now, Timmy, I wish it had been the other way. But I'll give you food and water, and then I'm gonna have to set out for another expedition, and I'll set Mary Jane out again. Mary Jane has been caught sneaking out of the cover night. Dolores was furious when Mary Jane revealed she was going on a date with some bandit boy she had met during an expedition. Who went on an expedition on like day 20, like? And Mary Jane asked for a chance to contact her date via written note, apologizing when she never showed up. Should she be allowed to do it? I'll say yes. Morale boost. No worries. After hours of tears and begging, pleading, and some more tears, Dolores caved. Mary Jane wrote him a note in the bar, and the note to the bandit boy, drew some love hearts with tomato soup, and left to drop it off. She came back angry and disappointed. Apparently, the boy was eaten by a mutated raccoon waiting for her. The other night, Mary Jane said it was for the best. He was clearly better raccoon fodder than a boyfriend in jail. Maybe you can find a new boyfriend up there. I believe in you. I believe in you, Mary Jane. I don't have to clasp my hands together because I believe in you. Alright, we're getting dicey now. Mary Jane went outside. And if you're wondering why am I feeding Timmy again, I like putting everyone on the same timing, in other words, because to put it bluntly, it's hard to keep track of who I feed on a different daily basis. Whereas if I keep feeding them every 5 days, and it makes it easier to tell who's being fed. They offer bug spray for a map. If I didn't have a med kit, I'd do it. But you know, if I had a harmonica, I definitely would have traded to get the radio. Alright, let's do what I think I want to do next. Dolores and Timmy both love reading. They're also both craving some fun challenges that doesn't include radioactive agony or being eaten by a mutated raccoon. They decided to hold a competition. Can read the Boy Scout book faster. Insane. Should we let them try? Yes. As long as it doesn't break it, I'm happy. I'll be mad if they break it. I'm checking that top corner. It's broken! What the fuck? It's gone! It was right here! Motherfuckers! Who did it? Who did it? Oh dear. They basically tore the book apart. And it's impossible to say who won. Both Dolores and Timmy seem really content. Though maybe one book is a small price to pay for temporary happiness. Damn it, guys! Motherfuckers. Damn it. And still can't do that. We're running out of food. We're running out bad. Mary Jane has gotta come back with two. I have two at least. Oh, of fucking course! Siblings want the fucking Boy Scout book. The second I don't have it. The siblings and their friendly group came to the shelter today to inform us that the camp is almost finished. This is the last scenario I needed for them to then pick me up. They wish to establish some sort of schooling system within the camp. Some of the kids didn't even manage to learn to read or the bomb fell. They need in any book that they can get their hands on to help educate the youngsters. And so far, only reading material they have found were some communist propaganda flyers. Well, you know, you can talk to the two gingers why we don't have that. One sec, guys. Guys, I'm back. And so what happened was my Roomba in the house, it for some reason it's programmed to start up at like 1 a.m. because that's the time now. And basically it started up and it scared the living hell out of me. That's why I was sounding a little weird before you know taking a break, because that went off and I thought someone broke in for a second and I was like, uh-oh, I'm dead. But yeah, it was just a Roomba turning on. Hey, it's Pancake. Our friend is back, but he seems very nervous, and he keeps barking and jumping when we open the door. He rushed out only to come back a moment later, barking again. Maybe we should follow him. The map is, I think, the best option. I think the gun scares him away, and I think the axe is fine. But when you bring the gun, I think he thinks you're gonna shoot him, so that's why he runs, and you don't see him there. A well-prepared hiker always takes a nap. That's what we always say. Thanks to our trusty atlas, we were able to take a look at the devastation of our town and get back home, or rather our shelter, just in time for dinner. Pancake tagged along for a while, but then left. Oh wait, I got nothing? Okay. Bad boy Pancake. There are dire circumstances we found ourselves in. Supplies are running low, and if we don't take care of ourselves, nobody else will. We know for a fact one of our neighbors had stocked a shelter with a broken trap door. They might, and there might be some supplies inside. Of course, I said that weird. Of course, there's a chance the neighbor and her kids didn't manage to get in there in time. But we could really use whatever they have, and we're stronger. Should we pay them a visit? No, bad karma. So most enemies wouldn't mind us, but the twins are watching you 24/7. So if you do something stupid, they will go, they're bad people, and if our supplies begin to run low, then they'll steal from us. So we can't. And we need a Boy Scout book. Badly. Very badly. Very, very badly. I wish we had gotten, like, we need a way to entertain the kids, because I could have given them the cards, a checkerboard. I would have been fine with that, but no. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, good golly, oh, fucker. Oh, fuckery Bob. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't have enough time. I'll send Ted, and I'll send him... Padlock. Uh-oh. If something, I think something could happen that could save us. Oh shit. Every single, yeah, just check it out, I don't care. We're dead. We are so fucked. We need to trade for food. I'll trade the gun. I'll even trade the damn medkit. I need food. We got one. We're fine. Oh, that was the biggest heart attack I've had in a while. Okay, we were almost just fucked. Mary Jane just fucked us. She just, like, I'm sorry for the language, but she just fucked us dry. We were screwed. Death's door. Let Dolores do that. The dog! He's back! Dolores is tired. I know that from doing it earlier with Michael and Bob. So what we need to do is... It is horrible to see our friend in pain. But when we saw Pancake whimpering at our doorstep, it was too much. Some bastard shot him, and he has lost a lot of blood. Our only hope is to patch him up, and hope for the best. Grab the medkit. Now, if you don't have the medkit, Pancake will just whimper off and die. But we've got the medkit, so say hello to our lovely little yellow boy, Pancake. Look at him in the corner. Hello, Pancake. You click him, his tail wags. Okay. It took a while, but we were able to patch up Pancake. We're not letting him go. We're not letting him go this time. Do you know what love is? Sure we know. Loving your dog. Alright. Super Ted. I hope you come back, boy. Boyo, you better come back or else we'll... Oh my gosh. We'll fucking not. We are down to like our last cans. Oh, please say Teddy comes back. Teddy, come back. Still don't have that. Oh. I'm actually getting tense. I'm shaking a little bit because I'm close. I'm so close. Skin of our fingers. That's how close we are. I know it. I can taste it. I can feel it. That's to get the cat. There is an achievement based on that, but, you know, I'm not gonna get that. Day 50. Food. He brought my food, but he's sick. That's fine. Ted, return safely, and he return with the padlock. Wait, you got 2 food, 2 water. A Boy Scout book. Wait, we can escape now. Shortly after, Wait, he found like 4 water? Okay. I'll prepare, but I may not send anyone. I'll prepare though. So Ted may die. We have to prepare for that eventuality. I think he's dead. Being stuck in a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and we rescue sure someone's coming for us. I'll send Timmy actually. If he doesn't come back, that's fine. At least we'll only be feeding 2 people. That's my thought process. I should have actually read if there were bandits above us. We went outside. That was scared when something that fell off. Well, maybe our shelter's haunted. When that fell down, it revealed some sort of safe behind it. When it's on it, no, I don't need to know about that. Oh, tapping on the door. My muscles are tense now. I'm a scrawny person, but the muscles are tensed. Visit with say we got a visit from a person with a physical mutation. He managed to grow several extra fully operational hands. We shared the story. He shared the story of a group of survivors of his group with us. People with other deformities, who, despite the circumstances, remain friendly and struggle to gather supplies. Whenever they go, or wherever they go, people just shoo them away in fear of getting sick. He promised that if we gift him with some supplies, this group will get rid of the next bandits that try and bother us. That's good. Now, I wonder what we should give him. Maybe the food? I wonder. It's not like we have a lot of something that we don't necessarily need. People keep bringing back every bloody time. Watch it. No, I'm not angry that people keep bringing back water when we desperately need food. Sick. A gang of thugs started banging on the door in order for us to surrender and give up all our supplies. How should we respond? Lock them out. Daddy. Okay. Wait, I'll read this. We didn't think a small padlock would stop them, but it turns out to be enough to discourage the unknown attacker. It seems that they gave up in the whole break-in thing, a fair shot, but ultimately gave up. Too bad the padlock is in no shape to use. We need to think of other ways to protect ourselves to fight off those bandits. We were able to fight off the bandits this time, but there's no guarantees they won't come back. We need to be prepared at all times. So, we don't have the padlock anymore. We have the gun, we have the axe. We don't have the bug spray, which is a little bit disappointing, but we also have those guys. So we have gun, that's 1. Fire axe 2. We have the mutants now, so that's 3 times that they can do. And if they can't get us, if we run out of all those options, Pancake will attack them, which is sad if we still run away, so that's 4. And if we have Timmy or Ted alive, they'll take one of the family members. So then that means that we have a 5th one. So that's 5 opportunities. Alright. Now, getting all that explained. Food, water. How bad is Ted? It only says he's sick. It doesn't say he's dead. Yeah, because it says he's dying of hunger and dying of thirst. Pancake is quite agitated. Let's let him run around for a while. Yes, because he'll bring back an item. He'll always bring back an item, so... Okay. He has to bring back food to help us survive. Did he bring back another food? I don't think he did. He brought back water. Timmy can sneak like a secret agent. Well, he's dead, as we can see. But that might not be enough to avoid the bandit raiders in the camp. Yep, we lost him. So we can't. So it says, judging by the sounds of gunfire and screaming, which I should have read last time, but I clicked and didn't think, it seems like a band of raiders has taken control of the area. Going around, it may be risky. We'll play a game of list the things you hate. Most of the neighbor, our neighbors we always wonder what we're inside. Possible. Wait, and our neighbors keep coming up. So that reminds us that the little weasel had a safe in his living room. We need supplies bad. We are in like to put it bluntly, we are up Shit's Creek. Did we get anything? A harmonica. Does it say anything on Ted's condition? Ted still hasn't recovered from his illness. Also, I'd like to mention, there's a reference to Monty Python that I didn't know about, that my friends pointed out. But this is a Simpsons reference, actually. We marched over to Ned's house, and if you've heard from what I said before, that they hated a neighbor, and that neighbor's name is Ned. Ned Flanders? They do a lot of references, and I knew that one for years and years since it was on Steam, and it wasn't even ported to any device. We marched over to Ned's house and found the safe cracked open by the blast. Most of the contents were destroyed, but we still salvaged something out of it. Ned was nowhere to be found. He most likely perished in the radiation agony. All told, it was a good day. Oh, still gunfire. Twins, come back! We have the Boy Scout book. Please come back! Please come back! Please come back! Ted keeps talking. They're back. Gone. Get out of here. Get the fuck out, please. Please, I'm actually stressing now. We see the finish line. We lost the ammo. Wait, do we still have the gun? Do we still have the gun? We still have the gun! Which means I think we can use it again. It'll just be more of intimidation, but we can still use it. 9. Almost certain there are bandits around. Running into them would be a big mistake. I love how this is. Ted might be able to survive an expedition. Dolores is confident she will survive out there. I don't think you're gonna survive. It's a big mistake. Alright, we will hear from them again. Take it! Take it! Take it! Take the Boy Scout book. Take it. Day 60. Okay. You have to take it. Do I sack Ted off now? No. Sanity is the biggest thing at this point. It took several days and a lot of silence, but Dolores finally cracked the code. The note contained directions for a secret location nearby. Says Dolores must go alone, so we go, but we can't stay. I think no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Because just in case of it, I don't think it is a trap, but just in case of it is, I need Dolores to stay around. Because Ted won't last, and if she gets trapped, Ted will die. Then she declares that we can't prepare inside the shelter for our own good. He took some numbers in paper. It's mysterious and disappeared overnight, as if someone came over took it suspicious. Some sort of salesman found his way to our shelter. We remembered him from before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of leaflets and convincing us to join something called the Astro Citizens. But we refused. Now he just wants supplies and says he will tell us anything and reveal some state secrets in return. Still, I wonder will we give him the one food we have left. Oh wait, we can't even select that. So, Astro Citizens is a big word here. And if you're wondering why, it's because there is another game to this. There's a sequel called 60 Parsecs. And I'll probably, if I remember to do it, I'll put something on the screen right here. But it was game, it's not as good as 60 Seconds. And I don't think it's even on the Switch store. But that is another game, and that's what this is in reference to, because 60 Seconds came out, a couple years later, 60 Parsecs came out, and then the Reatomized one of this came out, so they added in these little details like Astro Citizen. And this will explain a little bit of the plot of this game, of that game, right here. Okay, so here's the thingy. we are generous, so we shared our supplies with him. He tried to make us believe that America has working space station in orbit, or rather had, since according to the guy, it exploded when the bomb dropped. How convenient. A working space station? What a joker. He was probably so hungry and dehydrated, his brain started playing tricks on him. So, yeah, that's actually the thing of the game. Same thing, 60 seconds, and then you actually see the space station explode with the Earth exploding in the background. Ted is still sick. Day 62. Don't shoot my son. Don't fire. Still going on. Could be risky. I'll use the axe this time. I'm gonna ask you a question. I know I could use the gun again, but I want to do different things. See, the axe is gone. It was in the corner, it's gone now. We were able to fight off the bandits this time, but there's no judging. They won't come back. No guarantees they won't come back. We need to prepare ourselves at all times. We broke the axe during the fight. We should get a new one as quick as we can. Pancake, who's a good boy? Wait a minute, is he hungry? I don't have anything, I'm sorry, Pancake. Just don't leave us, just don't leave us. He barked? Nintendo 64? I'm sorry, Pancake. I think if you deny food for him 3 times, then he leaves, but that was only the first time. We really love having a dog around. We really did, but we didn't have any soup. But without soup, his behavior got well odd. Stared at all of us with those hungry eyes, and we can't stop thinking of what or whom he might decide to eat. Ted looks very weak. He doesn't today. He makes Ted keeps coughing. Okay. It would be a good idea to let Pancake out for a while. His dog needs space. Yeah. He could come back with more food. Because I don't know how long we're gonna have to survive, and I hope he doesn't run away. Yep, he's back. You got 1 food! It's right by Dolores' head. Yes, thank you, Pancake! Good job, Pancake. Although cannons are not our first choice for a meal, the one he brought back, Pancake, will be just fine. Ted looks like he got one from the grave. Ted looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, he may die. Ted still hasn't recovered from his illness. Okay. I'm gonna let this be how it is. Wait for the twins. Wait, does it still say anything about the bandits? Yes. It's a different thing, it says. We heard some commotion above, and we're pretty sure it's a band raiders venturing outside. Might be quite dangerous. Ted could die in the next 3 days. I predict that's what's gonna happen, because he's doing the heavy cough now. Which means he's dying. He's really dying now. Wait, Dolores is sick now. Uh-oh, fuck. We have to take care of ourselves, or someone can rescue us. Dolores barely has any strength left. Uh-oh. Uh-ohs. Dolores wasn't sick yesterday. Twins, please, we are on our last legs. Ted has now infected everyone in the shelter except for the dog. Oh, fuck. Ted looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, something should be done about Ted's sickness. I know. Gone. Okay, I'm just nervous. Yep, gun's broken. Gun split over here. Damaged rifle. Okay. There you go. Our trusty old rifle helped us in the fight, but now it's just a piece of junk. That is not good. A young singer approached the shelter this morning, encumbering by 2 different guitars, a big backpack and weird contraption holding a harmonica in front of her face. She has to explain song or 2. I'll give her water. Knocking. Day 69. Wait. Knocking could mean what I think it is. We got a radio. Okay, well, maybe we'll finally be able to contact the military. His song brought tears to our eyes with good talented Americans like that. Hopefully, times are changing for a better soon. The sound of guitar kept blowing in the wind towards us as he walked away. Our love for music moved him so much that he gifted us a radio. So, I will say this, that if you don't have the harmonica, no, we don't even have the harmonica. Yeah, we do have the harmonica. Where is that? It's on the table right here. I'm gonna tap it again. So I think if you don't have that, they give you that because they said they were carrying a harmonica. But no, you just... Okay. Last meal. Because this says, someone is at the door. We're a bit scared, but maybe it's friendly faces of an American soldier. Should we open? I think this is the twins. I'm gonna bank on it. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. The end. Holla fucking you! I don't care. Holla fucking Hallelujah! We got rescued. These are the twins. Thank God. I stuttered so much there. I've never gotten this end. For so long, we thought the world has really turned into a cruel, unforgiving, hopeless place. But today, our views on it were challenged when a group of siblings and a few other people from their group visited us with an invitation to come live with them in their freshly built, fully functional camp. This is our chance to have a normal life again, between friendly and good people. Take care of each other during the good, the bad, and united together against the evils of the wasteland. This is an emotional moment for us, and a time to leave our dark and cozy shelter on our way to a brighter future. Farewell, our humble little home. We're starting a new life today. So, oh yeah, this is just about their sickness and everything. We held out for 70 days, and they're both sick. Hallelujah. I went holla fucking and I went no. And these are just like all little notes. What does this say? Wait for the siblings, all that. Alright, time to see it. A new beginning. Decent. You survived! I know this is very long, but this is how I'm gonna release the first episode. So we survived 70 days. We consumed 10 and a quarter waters. 10 and a quarter soups. We defended the shelter 4 times. We had 5 successful out of 7, which is when we lost the kids. Items brought from expeditions, 22. Decisions of no decisions, 5. Yes decisions, 9. Oh my god. And I've had to use the bathroom since day 50, so I'm glad we're finishing up. Oh my god, I didn't expect to live. I lived. I was like, bandits are coming. I'm like, uh-oh. I strategized so well, but I was so nervous. Oh, that's what that looks like. It looks so nice. Look at it. Anyways, let's go into this. Achievements. So, these are the achievements I have. The newest ones I can see are this one. A New Hope. Allies with other Wastelanders. And Friend in Need. Find a new friend. And then the rest of these I have, which is like Out of the Bag, New Companion, Family Guy, Rescue the whole family, One-Way Ticket, Die in Your Fallout Shelter, Collect 10 soups from your house, that's over a course of different expeditions, 216, collect 10 waters from your house. This is new actually. Unbreakable. Defeat 3 bandit attacks in 1 game, which I did. I got in this ending, Men in Black. Find your way into the VIP bunker. Survive 40 days. Last man standing. Survivalist survive 20 days. Home Sweet Home, which is get to the shelter before the bomb hits, which is first one. What goes around, giving it back. Engineer, again, I can't even pronounce that. Reconnect with an old friend, and the final one, pacifist, which I actually got before. I got it on my first playthrough before I did record this. But you did see I also did use padlock as well today. Pacifist. Defend yourself without using a weapon. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget the bell notification to get notified on anything else I do. Be sure to check out the other guys in the description, like Liquid White Walker for his TikToks, Diamond Cutter because I think he's starting to do more videos. Sneezuk, I don't know if he'll do videos, but I know that he has a channel, a Twitch, and everything. Don't forget to check out Exotic and all that, and all of them special people. Thank you all, and I'll see you next time I play 60 Seconds, which will be on, as I can show you, we will be playing Fatman. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!